Belle, how are you? How are your preparations going? Should we head to the Hollow now? Yes. Oh. Soon after you arrived, the elevator area from yesterday.
All right, people, let's move. We can use that elevator now.
Yay. Note, to activate the elevator, please use your card with proper clearance and enter the password after the prompt. The access card's right here. Master Pan mentioned the code should be 110011. Let's try it out.
Let's hurry. I still have a lesson to attend.
I should have tried 42069. Alright, down we go.
Whoa. There's a lot of porcelain crates here.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are obscuras.
Alert. Sample component analysis in progress. Analysis complete. The target's composition is a 99.97% match with the Obscura shard you possess, Master.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, what's crazy? You don't say these nuts.
Looks like the shard we found came from here. The Obscura and the explosives. Both definitely point to the same place. Everyone, I just checked. The Obscura here has no coding. It's probably been stashed here temporarily, waiting to be coded.
So, wait, why am I reading it?
This place really is the factory where they produce the Obscura? There's no doubt about it. Look, there's a door ahead. Behind it should be the open-air workshop where they cure the coatings. Let's get going. We need to do a full investigation of this place. Let's open the door quick so we can investigate the inside of the factory.
Alright. Well, how you doing, Alex? Okay, password.
Huh?
Wrong. Everyone stay calm. Senior Yinhu already asked. According to the guy we caught, this store's password is regularly updated based on the elevator's code and specific rules in a log next to the door. Next to the door? Could they have gotten scattered? There are quite a few papers on the ground here. Maybe. Let's look around, Belle.
Why've we got so many passcode doors here?
Let's see. Looks like this notebook is the log we need. From the text above, the material lab hasn't been abandoned. The obscure produced here are still getting shipped over. They need 10 obscure sample containers at once. It seems like they're running a large-scale experiment. That does sound suspicious, but never mind that for now. Belle, look. There really is a clue about the password in the log. It should be 110011 here too. But the pages at the back of the log are missing. The password has probably changed later. Let's keep looking. What if the password's password? Look, the password's been changed, just as we thought. The previous password was 110011. Great. That's the new password done and dusted, but don't you think the whole password change is a bit half-baked? Guess the staff here aren't too hot with numbers. Yeah, just like you, Mento. Yo, anybody see a Blue's Clue?
No?
Look here. There's stuff about explosives on the log. Seems like the enemy's trying to blow this place up. But if an explosion happens, it'll be detected outside the hollow too. Won't that draw attention? The enemy must have thought of this too. If they're still planning to go through with it, getting rid of stuff here must be more important. At that point, whether the explosion gets noticed or not won't matter. Yeah, that makes sense. By the way, what's this important data they mentioned in the log? They even wanted destroyed ahead of time. I'm so curious. Judging by the date, they've already dealt with it by now. No point dwelling on it. Let's focus on finding information about the password instead. Right. Found it. Right here. Current password, first and last digit -1. Perfect. Write it down. Now that we found all the log pages, we can figure out the current password.
We've got all the clues for the code. Let's try to figure it out.
Okay. I think I got it. Alright, here we go. Oh, shoot. Backspace.
Hey. Yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here?
Darn it.
Are we the product of some cosmic coincidence, or is there really a God watching everything? You know, with a plan for us and stuff. I don't know, man. But it keeps me up at night. What? I mean, why are we out here, in this canyon? Oh, yeah. What all this stuff about God?
It's...
Nothing.
Watch out!
You wanna talk about it? No? Sure? Yeah?
Look at the drainage
Seriously,
channels
though,
here.
why are we out here?
Quite a few obscuras have fallen in. You can't run. So this is probably how the...
Adams.
What are you?
Wait, I must inspect everything. But yeah, why are we here? This elevator seems to be the only way into the building behind us. Belle, can you get running? Try to start the elevator. Notice freight elevator is offline. Please restore power to activate. Looks like the elevator has no power. Please do not worry, Master. I've detected 3 intact ether generators on the platform around the open workshop. They appear to be the power source for the current elevator. If the generators are nearby, let's hurry and get them running. Hold up. Look. There are obstacles on the platform. Those drawers with the obscuras have popped out. Those drawers are equipment used to cure obscura coding, formerly known as thermosetting units. There should be a switch nearby to operate them for easy access to the obscuras. I think to protect the world from devastation, to unite all people within our nation. Oh, God. That's a rocket full. Alternatively, I've detected the thermosetting unit control box located to your front left, Master. So it was right there all along. Looks like the circuits busted through, probably because the ground around here was destroyed. Belle, how about we split up into 2 teams? Yuzuha and the others can head up to the platform to work on the generator, while we figure out how to operate the thermosetting unit and clear a path for everyone. Alright, let's do this. Damn boxes.
Come on. Let's go fire up the generator. I'll leave the heat thermosetter unit to you.
Can't believe there are already so many Ethereals here. Wasn't this lab making all those obscura not too long ago?
Yo, I need to
It's
slow down
just
and
like
kicking
when a
people's
house is left
butts.
empty and gets covered in cobwebs in no time. Got the power up and running.
Platforms blocked by ejected thermosetting units. From now below, I thought we might be able to climb over them, but now that I'm here, that's not go. That might be tougher than I thought. Bell Wise, it's up to you now. Meanwhile, at the plaza below. Come on, Bell, let's figure out how to move the thermosetting units. Touch. Bell, this machine is the device that controls the thermal units with wires running from here to all the way to the device on the wall. Power, yeah, Yep, hit the thingy. So it goes to the wall from here, looking at the indicator light above the circuit that goes into the wall is fine, but the circuit going out is broken. Found the problem. That is a tough one. We can't fix the wiring in the wall, but hey Bell, have you noticed? The miasma field is pretty strong around this wall. Yeah, I can feel it. Coming at the end of the night. Try using your perception technique.
Bell, let's try the revelation technique.
Oh, we can pass through now. Great job.
No, since when can
Well
feng
done,
shui
Bella.
cure this stuff?
All right, the power is on.
Yo, I am confusion. That gap looks kind of tricky to jump across. Let's get these thermal units to eject Bell. Wise, I'll leave it to you. Why not just go back? Lazy bum. See, I do the same thing as before.
We can get through now. Let's go.
Prepped and ready.
Oh, my feng shui must be pretty weak. This is what their feng shui is doing.
I've been wanting to ask, don't you think the Obscura look like coffins? Do they? And this open workshop is just like a huge mortuary.
What did I eat today? Let's see. I had
Without
cereal,
the
soup,
Setter unit,
and pizza for dinner. What'd you have to eat today, Alex? Belle, look over there. There's a pretty stable fissure. Fairy, where does that fissure lead? Calculating, please wait. Calculation complete. This spectral fissure is one directional, leading to an abandoned residential area at the outskirts of the aerospace city. Hypothesis. It appears to be the evacuation point after preparing the demolition. I see. They put the explosives nearby to make things easier to operate, huh? Too bad the road there is collapsed. Don't worry, we should be able to find another way around later. Let's go find Yuzuha and the others first.
Bell, let's go find Yuzuha and the others.
Sorry, Yuzuha. Yo, it's been 2 weeks. Burger good.
don't worry. We're here.
Bell, you two stay back. We've got this.
Yeah, you do you, boo-boo.
Right. What were you two? We can keep going. Let's go check out that building.
You know anything behind here? Alright,
There are
let's find
large
door number
scuff
1.
marks all over the ground. It seems like a fight broke out here.
The marks lead right through the front door. Looks like the hallway beyond connects to another building. But it's hard to tell how big it is inside.
That's what she said.
We've got to be getting closer to the truth now.
I agree. But this door? It's pretty heavy. Looks like it got jammed from an impact or something.
Here. Let me give it a try. Nope. They won't budge at all.
No, they can't even handle the door. Let alone the
Not
truth.
even budging for Monato. I don't think we'll be able to open it. What should we do now? Maybe Kama can squeeze through the gap and check things out. Hold on. There may be another way into the building.
Nutty.
Really? I'm all ears.
Oh, God. Get it? All ears because, you know, she's a rabbit.
Look! Near the ceiling on the left, there's a ventilation duct connecting the two buildings. It should be big enough for us to fit.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, Alex, I did pre-order it a long time ago. What's wrong, Yuzuha?
What's wrong, Yuzuha?
It's nothing. I just remembered a rat got into my house a few days ago. Probably came in through something like this.
Wrong.
A rat? Since when?
Monato, now's not really the time for that. Anyway, back on track. I agree with Alice. We should be able to use the duct.
Okay. Belle, let's figure out how to get into the duct.
Yo, let's send... Wait, how does one get... Oh, wait, I'm being a doof. Unusable entrance let's enter the ducts from here. Belle, I know the ducts look spacious enough, but crawling through them is going to be exhausting. We've been running for a while now. Maybe we should take a break first. No breaks. And no sleep until Brooklyn.
The duct is bigger than I thought.
Whack.
Everyone here?
Yep, don't worry.
I think there's something on the ground.
Ew.
What was that?
Ba-dum-ba-dum. A duck
All right,
walked up
Yuzuha.
to a lemonade stand,
quiet.
and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bump, 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 got any grapes?
It's nothing.
I think the miasma is getting thicker here.
There's a light
No
ahead.
grapes.
A room on the left.
Look, that's an exaltist mark.
Well,
Doesn't this place
shucks.
belong to Barcelumax?
There's a downward bend ahead.
Well, this might be awkward. This massive room must be the Exaltus prayer room. Look, there's a bunch of objects scattered around on the floor. Split up and look around. Alright. You split up.
Look at all this stuff.
Skimming through the documents, I can see destroy immediately messily stamped all over the covers. Huh? Are these files that were supposed to be destroyed ahead of time? According to logs, they should have been dealt with ages ago. Why are they still piled up here? Yes, it is, Alex. Yes, it is. Never mind. Let's hurry up and see what these documents say. These files over here look to be on engineering assets. Ah, Bell, check this out. Approved. Converting equipment factory workshop number 2 into a prayer room for Exaltus researchers. Exaltus researchers? I've noticed before Sarah, Dr. Lori, and miHoYo all have really solid knowledge about the Hollows. And we've also discussed since the Exaltus want to research sacrifices, they need lots of funding and a stable venue. We figured they must have someone backing them, but I never thought it would be Porcelumex. Why is Porcelumex backing them? According to the data here, due to bottleneck in porcelain purity, Porcelumex has been researching purification techniques to obtain stable catalysts. They've even secretly conducted human experiments. Human experiments? Yo, best viewers are on that place? Black Dead? I don't know about the best viewers, but I do know how I feel about the American Tax Code. How do you feel about it? Alex, you weren't supposed to ban them. How will we ever know their feelings on the American Tax Code? God, worse than these human experiments happening in this game. Agreed. Since they crossed that line ages ago, they turned their attention to the Exaltus, and they've been in cahoots for several or 8 years now. As long as the Exaltus provide Porcelumex with the tech they need, Porcelumex gives them all sorts of perks, even the freedom to do their own research. Ah. Did you think of something? Bell, if they've kept this partnership going for so long, with so much funding every year, whoever's involved from Porcelumex's side is definitely no ordinary employee. Is it Damien? Or his 2 superiors? Or perhaps all of them? Judging from Damien's attitude towards the Exaltus, it doesn't seem like he knows about their connection to Porcelumex. Besides, Damien isn't powerful enough to do such a thing that keep it all hidden. These files are really discreet. There's no specific names from Porcelumex mentioned anywhere. We've pretty much gone through everything here. Let's go check on the others, how the others are doing. Let's see. What does Monto say? Bell, Wise, I overheard your conversation. I found a laptop that seems to belong to the Exaltus. Is there something inside? Unfortunately, you couldn't access because you require an ID. I don't understand much on the experiments and the technical stuff, but it's got quite a bit on Exaltus history. Mostly connected to Exaltus remnants in the Janus quarters and Merovraka. After browsing through the files on the computer, it seems the offer was one of Landon's followers. According to him, when many of his followers were left lost and uncertain Landon's death, Murloc appeared before them as an Exaltus official and settled them in Waifu Peninsula. After the partnership with Porcelumex stabilized, Moravaka ascended to the position of overseer, just as everyone hoped. they publicly declared that the creator would not mold unwilling subjects and reject Porcelumix's proposal to continue human experiments. The overseer shut down the human experiments. Alex, you will now receive no hugs as pay. Yeah, it really doesn't seem like their style, but these records remind me of something I heard a few days ago. Some captured Exaltus members seem pretty ticked off at Dr. Lori. They said Dr. Lori defied the creator's will by tricking innocent people with alleviating water, and that's why he was punished. Come to think of it, Dr. Lori did mention something about how he's done even more than what was asked for. Seems like things are pretty complicated with the Exaltus. I'll keep looking through the materials here, Belle. Wise, go check with Yuzuha and Alice over there on their progress.
Let's go check on the others.
You're here, Belle. Yo, why so pale? Am I? Oh, sorry, I just saw something horrific, and I'm feeling a bit unwell now. Look here. It says subject ES07, blood type AB, height 125 centimeters. Experiments show that the high affinity immunoglobulins in ES07's blood can effectively promote aggravation of porcellum components. Not only is Porcelumix conducting human experiments, their test subject is a child.
No! Why you said it? Are you kidding me? Are you?
What? Yes, it is true. This plan to research children's corruption antibodies is called Project New Leaf. Based on the test subject numbers in the experimental reports, there were possibly around dozens and dozens at the start. All the subject numbers appear in the report, but then after skimming through the reports, it seems these kids were living in a lab inside the hollow, surviving on advanced air purification systems and regularly injections of anti-corruption medicine. An environment like that is inherently harmful to humans, but the lab still kept conducting corruption-related experiments on them, long before the number of children became fewer and fewer. This ES07. Yes, it appears this child survived until the end. If the lab reports can be trusted, they not only have a natural high attitude of ether, but they also develop unique antibodies. However, according to this report, Project New Leaf was terminated after ES07's was lost. I suppose the child also... Alice, stop looking. Okay, alright. Oh yes, did you find any clues on your own end? Talk about previous discoveries? I see. From the timing, it seems Porcelumix got into contact with the Exaltus not long after Project New Leaf went bankrupt. I'll check those materials as you mentioned later, and see if I can find any clues that relate to Porcelumix's upper management.
Let's look elsewhere.
1 cent. Only if you eat your fruits and vegetables, do your exercises, and other things that I'm probably not thinking of right now. Yuzuha, did you find anything? Whoa, what were you doing sneaking up on me like that? You scared me. That's very uncharacteristic of you. Really? I was just focused on looking over these. Any progress? And not yet. What I mean is there's a lot of the process here. I need some time to digest it all. Anyway, you should check in with the others first.